Hey guys, it's DPX here, and welcome to day 2 of Oddly Specific Top 10 List Week. Now, we all love dragons. They're all cool. They show you sort of the time that a certain thing takes place, whatever. But they're cool. They breathe fire, they fly, they can be big. So we're going to count down the top 10 dragons in video games. So before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and leave a comment, and you'll be a loyal subscriber.
I wanted to give to you, in the last part of your notes here, the significance spiritually of the number 10.
Now think of any game to have a giant, dark, realistic looking dragon. I doubt you thought of a Mario game, but Super Mario Odyssey, yeah, there is a boss named Ruined Dragon, Lord of Lightning. That doesn't sound like a Mario character, but it is. I remember fighting the dragon and just being surprised because this really doesn't look like a character from a Mario game. Not to mention, this boss fight was fun as fuck, and the theme is awesome too. The Ruined Dragon, Lord of Lightning, came as a genuine surprise, which is why he's on the list. Seriously, this is a Mario character. There are 2 dragons on this list that came from a franchise with the word dragon in the title. Can you guess what they are? Well, this entry is Dragon's Lair. You have a few minutes to think about the other one. What dragon from Dragon's Lair makes the list? Well, obviously Singe the Dragon. Singe the Dragon is an actual character with actual characteristics, as he is the villain of Dragon's Lair. And plus, I mean, everyone expresses themselves really well in Dragon's Lair. It's almost like a cartoon. If you somehow don't know what Dragon's Lair is, it's a video game. This is Dragon's Lair. Not a cartoon, it's a video game. Hell, Singe even stole Daphne from Dirk, which is why the events of this game is even happening to begin with. Did I also mention that he is very evil? Because he is very evil. Singe the Dragon makes the list because of just how interesting he is, and he's an actual villain.
So I'm going to be giving this flavor 8.5 out of 10 scoops.
Wow. Look at this guy. This is Deathwing from World of Warcraft Cataclysm, and he is awesome. Deathwing is also a very fun and cool boss fight from World of Warcraft Cataclysm, though albeit a bit easy, which bumps him down. But, I mean, just look at his design, though. That's probably the main reason he's on this list, really. He just looks really cool. He's even got, like, metal on him, making him extra terrifying. Not to mention, his human form as well also looks cool and not entirely cringy. Look, I've been saying Deathwing is cool for this entire entry, but it's true. He's really fucking cool. Though a bit easy, which is why he's not higher.
36.
Very close, but that's not it. Let's go to Gary the Retard. What number between 2 and 4?
The second game with the name Dragon in the title is Dragon Quest. There are many dragons in the series of Dragon Quest, so which one makes the list? Well, the dragon that makes the list is Zenith. The Zenith Dragon. Look at him. He's got spikes all around him and looks genuinely terrifying. When you fight Zenith, I advise you to run from him rather than actually fight him. Okay, maybe that's some really bad advice probably, but still, he's terrifying. He appears in many Dragon Quest games, but what is cool about Zenith is that he's playable. You can't really say that about many other dragons on this list, at least the ones that you fight as a boss. So, Zenith Dragon is awesome.
Okay, Mrs. Puff, what's my final score? 6.
Woo! Now let's take you to one of the earliest dragons in video games, Gleeok, from the original Legend of Zelda. Now look at this guy. He has not 1, not 2, but 3 heads. Now that's awesome. This was also probably the craziest boss fight got at the time, because let's consider this was the NES. Gleeok is really cool, but he does lose some points because he did reappear in games like Phantom Hourglass or the Oracle games, which is awesome, but he did appear with less heads, and less heads is less cool. And in the original Zelda, he is pretty easy to beat, but still, Gleeok is cool.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5.
Oh my god.
I'm sure dragons come to mind when you think Skyrim. Hell, you even got the Dragonborn, so that's something. There are many dragons in the world of not just Skyrim, but the entire franchise of the Elder Scrolls. So which dragon do I pick? Well, I gotta pick Alduin from Skyrim. Alduin is a huge boss in Skyrim and is really cool. Alduin is also the dragon from the Elder Scrolls franchise, which really does say a lot about how cool this dragon is, because, you know, there's a bunch of dragons. He is just a really cool dragon from a fucking awesome game, and a really fun final boss fight as well. He is the Dragonborn, I guess. The real one. Fuck. What am I saying? I'm moving on.
7, 5. Number 4.
So, Pokemon. There is a type called Dragon type. So who makes the list? Charizard, who is not a Dragon type. Yes, I know he's not a Dragon type, but look at him. He's a dragon. I mean, how can you not like Charizard? Even his starter is Charmander, who you also have to love. And yeah, he's a starter Pokemon, which makes him even cooler. He has some cool moves too, like his Flare Blitz and his Rock move. Not to mention, he's got a Mega Evolution. Not just one, but 2 Mega Evolutions. That's awesome. I mean, a lot of Pokemon have that, but does anyone else on this list have that? No. So that's why Charizard ranks at number 4. And he's also iconic. So yeah. What's the best-selling game of all time? Oh, that's right, obviously Minecraft. Now that I brought that up, the Ender Dragon. I remember when the Ender Dragon first showed up in Minecraft. I remember how big of a deal it was that we were seeing just this giant dragon appear in Minecraft. You saw the Ender Dragon in the Nether, which is, of course, Minecraft's version of hell, pretty much. So you gotta work towards seeing the Ender Dragon if you're not playing in creative. The Ender Dragon is just simply iconic, and yeah, he was just a big deal. There are many guides about how to kill him, so it's hard to kill this guy. Maybe harder to kill this guy than it is any other dragon on this list that you fight as a boss. That's gotta mean something.
What kind of pencil do we take again?
Number 2. Take a number 2.
Looks like you took a big number.
Kinda like how Charizard isn't a dragon type, but he made the list anyways, because, come on, he's a dragon. You can argue that Ridley is not a dragon, but a pterodactyl. But I'm still gonna have Ridley on the list because he does have a lot of dragon traits. Ridley is just iconic and one of the best video game villains because he's just brutal. He even killed Samus's parents in front of her when she was young. And then she got adopted by space birds. Plus, Ridley is huge. If there was a debate, like a huge debate, no pun intended, over whether or not he can be in Smash, shows just how big he is, and that shows how terrifying he seems. Not to mention his meta form, his Omega, his Proteus, whatever the fuck. Like, there's so many forms for Ridley. I certainly don't want to be anywhere near him. And you shouldn't either.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
I'm sure you should have expected Spyro the Dragon, and he's number 1. I'm telling you, Spyro is the most iconic dragon in video games. He talks quite a bit in that. It's really cool. He's one of few characters on this list that talks at all. He's powerful, he's fast, he's a fun character, his design is really cool, and he's really cool. Not to mention, the first 3 Spyro games are probably some of the best 3D platformers of all time. All that and more puts Spyro the Dragon at numero uno. Or number 1. Yeah. Anyways, that was this list. The top 10 best dragons in video games. And that is list 2 of Oddly Specific Top 10 List Week. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Oddly Specific Top 10 list. See you guys.